Earfun are back with the Air Pro 3, and this is a highly anticipated new release from Earfun. Today we're going to be checking out the pros and the cons of this product, and I'm going to be telling you whether I think this is worth your hard-earned cash. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. But before we do so, please hit that like button if you enjoyed the review today, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. So here we have them, brand new product coming in. Very excited to share this one today. Many thanks to Earfun for sending these in, and we're going to start by having a look at the box and what all comes inside. So we have got a nice compact box from Earfun. Obviously you are getting the earbuds themselves, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. In addition, you're getting all your usual paperwork and the usual cleaning stick, which Earfun tend to include in all of their products, which I think is really nice. We have got USB-C charging lead. We have got 3 different sets of ear tips, and that is about it. So let's have a look at the product itself. Here we go. So these are obviously a stem style design, like many of the other Air Pro products in the Earfun lineup. So nice compact charging case. We have got wireless charging, which is fantastic. Similar matte plastic on the charging case. It is prone to a few little scratches and blemishes, but overall the build quality is good. And getting into the actual earbuds themselves, you can see there we have got a nice stem style design, not too, pretty compact overall, not too long on the old stems there. We have got the touch surface round just on the side. You can see there that I've installed the SpinFits on mine. These are quite a deep fit, so it kind of works to have the CP360s installed. I'm finding I'm getting an improved seal, improved comfort, and overall better experience with these tips. Now the ones that have come inside the box are okay, but to be honest, they're not anything to write home about. So I have gone for the SpinFits. So let's have a look at some of the key specifications on these. Like I said, this has been quite a highly anticipated release, and a lot of that is to do with, the fact that we've got some serious specifications. As always, Earfun are pushing the boundaries when it comes to what they can squeeze into a budget pair. So we have got hybrid active noise cancellation, and that's including Qualcomm aptX adaptive. So we have got a very good codec on board there. So essentially we're getting Bluetooth 5.3 along with the next generation of the LE audio and LC3 codec, and this is giving us ultra low power consumption and a more stable transmission. So really, an upgrade when it comes to Bluetooth. We have got 11mm wool composite drivers, and again we saw those on previous Earfun models, and I must admit I did like the sound quality that they produce. We'll come to that just in a little while. We have got 6 microphones for noise cancellation technology, so clear calls, and we'll test that out later in the video. We've got IPX5 waterproofing, and again that is a good level of waterproofing for a pair with ANC. So we have got the sweat shield technology that Earfun are bringing. We've got a gaming mode with low latency, touch controls, so we'll look at that inside the app. And then coming back to the LE audio and the codec that they've got, we have got a pretty impressive 9 hours on the buds themselves and 36 additional hours with the charging case. So I am impressed by that, and also wireless charging like we said. So talk about the comfort. So these are very comfortable. the actual design is very, very similar, if not identical, to the Soundcore Life P3i. So the touch surface is different, but this shape and this sort of chassis, if you will, is very, very similar. So that's a good thing, because they are comfortable buds as well. So we are getting some real nice comfort here. Great for long listening sessions, nice and secure for workouts. The touch controls are working really well. And if we go into the app, so again, the Earfun app is going to be one of those, you know, real kind of upgrades that we've had from Earfun recently. And as you can see there, so we've got the app connected. We'll go inside, and for me, this app is, you know, it's starting to impress me. I think they've got it to a level where it's very functional and it's doing the job. So go into settings, as you can see there, customize controls. So we have got control over everything. We've got the single tap, the double tap, and the triple and the long press. So I've got everything set up. That's working well. Completely customizable on each side. Something that we're not seeing from some of the bigger brands. So kudos to Earfun for, you know, for giving us the level of customization that we're getting here. It really does help to bring this up as a product, make it more desirable, and, you know, and competitive with the level of the market at the minute. You know, you've really got to kind of max out the customization to keep up with the likes of Soundcore, you know, other brands, you know, other more kind of premium brands as well. You know, we're seeing Earfun really coming up now, I think, in the market, and this is a great product. Talked about the controls. Move on to talk about the ANC. So again, we have got, very simply, we've got a transparency mode, which is very effective. Like many of the other Earfun products as well, I've always been quite impressed with Earfun's transparency. So ambient mode on here. So just it's one setting. We've then got noise cancelling, no adjustability. So obviously some products are doing that. And then your normal mode. So while we're in the app, we've got the gaming mode there, toggle on and off. As you can see, we've got the ability to customize your controls, as we looked at. We've got the firmware updates, very helpful indeed. We have got factory reset if you want to go back to the start, and then we've got the equalizer. So the equalizer is going to be one of the highlights for me, because this is, you know, it's really, really effective. So you've got your presets, as you can see, or if you want to just kind of do your own. So I've gone in with a bit of a treble boost. I like a little bump in the upper mids as well. The bass doesn't really need anything. Like the bass, if anything, will probably want to come down. It's all about sound quality, but the bass is just good where it is for me. So yeah, so like I said, nothing fancy when it comes to the noise cancelling. It is advertised at 43 decibels. So, you know, it's effective. It's doing a really good job, particularly on the lower sounds, those rumbling noises when you're outside, traffic noises, etc. When it comes to higher pitched tones, voices, etc., it's sort of damping them down a little bit, but it's not, you know, it's not making a big difference really. But it's an effective ANC, really good. You know, they've kind of honed their sort of ANC system over the years, and I'm pleased to say it's really, really effective. Moving on to sound quality then. So again, we are looking at some really, really dynamic sound. We're looking at the Earfun signature, which really is, you know, it's looking at, you know, it's boomy bass, nice clean highs, and a sort of rich mid-range. I will admit that out of the box, these didn't sound the best. I really found once I tweaked with the EQ, it really opened up the sound, particularly in the high end. Nice clarity in the highs, some nice detail in there as well, and a little bit of sparkle, which, you know, surprised me a little bit, particularly coming after the Earfun Air S, which was a very sort of bass heavy sound. enjoyable, but you know, bass heavy. With these guys, you're getting some nice balance in there. So like I said, I wouldn't be boosting that bass up personally. If anything, bring it down a couple of notches. But it's, you know, it's a highly satisfying sound. It is, you know, I can feel that sort of improvement with the sound quality. So I think the wool composite drivers are really giving us that sort of almost organic and dynamic sound. Really enjoyable. Not an audiophile sound, but you can tweak it. So like I said, go in the app and do that to your liking. But all in all, you know, I think probably it's going to be the best sounding Earfun. We did look at the Earfun 3.2S on the channel, and what I'll say about these guys is this is a more balanced sound. So if you want a more balanced sound, go for the 3.2S. But the sort of the good thing about the Air Pro 3 is you're getting a nice balance, but it's bringing it when it comes to the bass, and the bass is satisfying. It's deep, it rumbles nicely, but then, you know, it rolls off, so it doesn't sort of stick around or muddy up the mix or anything of that nature. So yeah, really enjoying these. If you want a more balanced sound and you don't need ANC, then maybe go for the Earfun 3.2S. All in all, so, you know, just again, just to emphasize really the importance of this app. Now, in the same way that the Soundcore products, you know, the Soundcore products are really good, they're really effective because of the app. You know, the app brings it all together, and for me, this app is really doing it. I'm really pleased with the equalizer. You know, go in there and do some tweaking. We have got a little bit of an EQ shift when you switch between ambient sound and noise cancelling, so just be mindful of that. But hopefully Earfun can update this via a firmware update and sort of correct that issue. But all in all, there isn't a lot else to say that's negative. These have got multi-point, although it doesn't advertise it. They have got multi-point. I think the only things that they're missing, and you know, things that perhaps you'd be looking for on a pair around this price, number one is high-res wireless audio, so no LDAC. We've only got AAC and SBC. We have not got any auto pause either, so again, you know, no auto pause isn't a deal breaker for me, because all the controls are on board, and you know, you can control everything right off the products itself. But you're getting a lot for the money. You know, they're an easy recommendation, particularly at the price, the early bird price. So that's been my review, guys. Really would recommend these. Pick these up if you're looking for a new pair of stem style budget pair. All in all, another great product from Earfun. Please do subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit that like button today, it helps the video immensely. And with all that said, I'll see you on the next one. This is a call quality test with the Earfun Air Pro 3 in an outside semi-noisy environment.